Sending you greetings from the suburbs of Michigan in Bloomfield Hills. This is the neighborhood that I live in. It's quiet, it's beautiful, morning walk. It's very different from where I used to grow up, and I miss the city at times and the busyness and all the inspiration you get from the energy around you. But this is a new normal for me now that I have my family and studio practice here in Bloomfield Hills. I just wanted to show you a little bit about where I'm situated. And I think it has a lot to do with how my work has evolved and the type of making that I do. Hi, welcome to my studio in Michigan. I am Yuni Kim Lang. I am a Korean American artist currently residing in Michigan. I hope that you will be able to learn a little bit about my practice and enjoy looking at my work. The Red Knot series was made during my residency in China. Going back to China, where I grew up as a child, brought back a lot of memories. I grew up seeing these big red knots everywhere, on doors of homes, stores, streets, the list goes on. These particular red knots, called the Feng Shui Mystic Knot, is one of the most popular Feng Shui good luck symbols. Not only does it have a lot of symbolic meaning, but the familiarity made it powerful because of its accessibility to many. I wanted to play with this material that was attached to so many individual memories, but also a collective memory. Anybody who has lived or spent time in China will recall seeing these bright red knots. History of Chinese knots suggests that these knots may have been originally made to record information and convey messages before people started to write. So I deconstructed the knots that are normally hung on the wall. I recorded my own information, then created them into wearable forms and also a series of large prints. I believe that we develop our identity in relationship to other people. Identity is not something we do on our own, but is created alongside others. The hair thus signifies both an identity and a membership. So my black hair is a symbolic icon to me that is sometimes the subject, tool, transformative object, or conversation opener. I'm also intrigued by the history of mankind's fascination and obsession with hair. My work is about today. It's concerned with materiality, process, and is strongly autobiographical. The work reflects my multicultural background as I was born in Korea but grew up overseas. I did a lot of traveling. Going to an international school had me questioning my cultural identity at a very young age. I simply wanted to understand my identity and where I fit in this ever-globalizing world. Through my work, my goal is to find that voice that recognizes my roots and reveals my story. I'm interested in the stories and memories embedded deeply in our roots. Our cultural identities are woven to our ancestors and to the generation after us. I see our identity as a woven piece of fabric. We're all connected to each other. I think of my work as a visual diary of my feelings and experiences, those moments that I want to record and understand. My hope is that my audience will walk away thinking about their own stories and reflecting deeply about their identity.